Hey guys, it's Vivian with I Guess So, and welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. Today we're going to be talking about May makes. I really didn't have that many this month. I only had 8. No, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, which is technically 6 3/4. We'll talk about that in a minute. With the graduation and family in town, I didn't really have a whole lot of time, and one of the makes were a little bit more involved. It wasn't a hard sew, but I had to do the toile and all that kind of stuff, so I didn't really have a lot of time for other things. But anyway, first thing is the top that I'm wearing. It is the Patterns for Pirates Layer Me Up shirt. Let me back up here. And put a band on the bottom. It has different sleeve length options, different curve or hem options. It's very comfortable and super easy sew. Very quick make, which ticks all the boxes for me. I also made a white one. It's currently residing in the wash because I got something on it because it's a white shirt. It's like radar. Whenever I wear white, things jump out at me, but I love white t-shirts, so it's a risk I'm willing to take. Let's see, the Tanya culottes, and you guys have heard me talking about these, and if you follow me on Instagram, you will have seen them. Can't talk. And I love them. I love them. I love them. I love them. Nielsen. Yeah, huge fan. They are culottes. Ta-da. And it has a front pleat. Oh, you can't even see that. Haha. Front pleat and a back pleat detail. Left side invisible zip, which I can actually say is invisible. Woo, I'm happy about that. Very easy sew. My only thing is I'm not in Megan Nielsen's size range, so I had to grade up the pattern, and then with my toile, which is right here, it's just an old bed sheet. So anyway, my daughter's unpicking it because we're going to use it for something else also. But yeah, this is the toile, and so with the toile, when I tried the toile on, everything fit really well. The rise was a little bit too short in the rear, so I just fixed that, lengthened the rise. Super easy fix, and it made a huge difference. So let's see. The hem, I was a bit chicken. I have a friend from church who works at an alteration shop, and so I took it up to her and tried it on, and she pinned everything because it's not very easy to hem things on yourself. And like, I have Maggie here, and she's got the little hem thing on the bottom, but it's, I don't know, I can't visualize. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I took it up to Melody, is her name, and she pinned it all up, and then she actually cut it for me because I was a bit chicken. So brought it home, and then I just did a little narrow hem on it, and that's it. I love them. They're so comfortable. They're so cool for the weather. Easy sew, and the instructions are great. Let me just give a shout out to Megan. Megan, I love you. I love your patterns, and I love your app. The directions are all in an app, so you don't have to print them out. You don't have to flip through a packet or anything like that. It's right there on the app, and it literally goes by section. Cutting it out, the waistband, the hem, the skirt, everything is broke down. Really clear pictures, really clear instructions. 2 thumbs up, Megan. Keep on doing what you're doing. Let's see, what else did we make? So for the youngest girl, we made her, or I made her a dress, and it is the Beatrix skater dress by Named. The difference is that I took the turtleneck off because we were in Texas and that just doesn't go here. So what I did was I lined it so that I wouldn't have to worry. She's got deodorant on, it needs to be washed. So I wouldn't have to worry about it. Ooh, thunder. So anyway, I found this by stalking Amanda from I Sew a Lot. I saw her version on Instagram and I liked it. I think it suits her. I mean, I know she doesn't really like the skirt, but she's so tiny and it just really shows off how tiny and cute she is. And so that's what I was going for with my youngest. She's tiny. But as where Amanda's tall, Lorelai is not. Lorelai's even shorter than me and I'm 5'2.5". So she's pretty short. But yeah, so like Amanda had issues with the waist, and hitting in the wrong spot, we also had that issue. So what I did was I took length off the bodice and I also took length off the skirt. But of course I didn't find that out until I had already sewed it together. So I kind of just had to deal with what I had. And you cannot unpick this fabric without it turning into a nightmare. So I also actually had to take in the side seams because it was too big on her, and I made the smallest size available, and the measurements were spot on, you know, so I don't know. Anyway, we made it work and she looks great in it. I'll put a picture in. And this is the first dress she's worn since she was like 4 or 5. She's my little tomboy, so it was really great to see her in a dress, and I think she was kind of like pumped up because she looked good. The next one was a dress that I made for the graduate herself, Carly. This is Patterns for Pirates sweetheart dress, and this knitted crochet stuff here is actually from a different project I'll tell you about in a minute. It's supposed to have more of a deeper V here, but as you can see, there's not a whole lot of fabric in that particular spot to make a V with. So that took me a little bit longer than I would have liked, just trying to deal with that. But I'm not worried about it. I mean, it looks good on her. I'll pop in a picture. I can't talk. And it's just a circle skirt, really. So she got all the twirls in. And she looked cute in it. I was really pleased with that. Very fast to make, super, super fast to make. If you didn't have this kind of stuff to deal with, and I know I've seen some people do it with lace and stuff, it's so pretty, but I don't know if I want to give myself that kind of an aneurysm. But yeah, it was fast make. I think I did it in like an hour, including having the issue with the V, because I like sewed it in, took it out, sewed it in, took it out. So I just couldn't get it right, so I just left it like that. So it's more like a little, just a dip, which is fine. But yeah, I was really pleased with how that one turned out, and she looked good in it. So let's see, what else do we have? The bridal shower gift. I actually made it out of that fabric, and it's the Patterns for Pirates Grandpa cardigan that I used the pattern for, and I lengthened it to mid-calf almost. So it'll probably be about knee length on the girl that it's for. And I used short sleeves, and I tried to make flutter sleeves, but when I slashed the sleeve pattern, I didn't spread it far enough, so I didn't get quite the effect that I was going for. But it's still wearable and it's still pretty, and I hope she likes it. So yeah. Oh, and the last one, meet Maggie. Maggie is wearing Simplicity 8216. And she doesn't have any sleeves on yet because I ran out of time. I didn't have time to finish it. I had done the toile last month and did the full bust adjustment, and I also ended up having to do a bicep adjustment because it was a little too tight on there, and I don't want to feel like the Hulk, rip out my clothes. So I think it's View C, if I'm not mistaken, and it has the collar tie. The only thing is the collar tie didn't really come out very well. I don't think you can see that, but there's like a little bit of pinching right here where the collar stops and the tie begins, even though they're all one piece, but you know what I'm saying, it's stopped. It's no longer sewed to the front panel of the shirt, and so it becomes a tie. But anyway, I really like it. I like the pleating. Turn, Maggie, turn. It's kind of hard to do one-handed. Anyway, here we go. It's got a little bit of pleating across the yoke, and if you can see, I don't know if you can see that, maybe, but the facings, I don't like them. I think what I'm going to do is go in and I'm going to rip off the inner facing that I ironed on that I called for. I'm going to take that off, and then because it's all wavy and the facing is actually too big for the top, which doesn't make any sense. And now I'm not saying that I didn't do something wrong. That is very, let's be honest, it's entirely possible that I did something wrong. But anyway, that I didn't have that issue with the toile because blooper, because I didn't put the facings in on the toile. I just changed the bust adjustment, but I didn't change anything up here. So there was no nothing added, you know what I'm saying, or taken away to have made a difference with the facings. So anyway, there we are. I will wear it. I'm not crazy about the stiff tie. I interfaced that also according to the instructions, but I think with my next version, I will not do that. I don't like it. I want it to be drapey and flowy and soft. So anyway, that's Simplicity 8216, sleeveless version for now. I will hopefully get around to getting that done at some point soon because I like to wear it. Let's see. That's it for my May makes, and I'll see you soon with my June plans. So thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. If you liked the video, please hit like, subscribe, leave a comment. I love hearing from you guys, and we'll talk to you next time. Bye.